The last of the seven deadly sins. This is City Beauty Lip World. This one is Gluttony. It's pretty basic, but it's colorful. But we're going to use Lila palette today. We're going to do the intro as I do my brows. And then I want to jump into it. Hello and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Why do I call it that? The crazy. Knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The audacity. Be your authentic self. It is very freeing. The troll part is not caring too much about this beauty community. Beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, hey Jan, a certain tool or a certain technique, because that's what they're telling you in whatever video you're watching. I'm here to tell you, use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here, we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. That's the concept of the Crazy Troll Nation. That's our motto. That's what we strive to live by every day. It's just being our authentic self, wearing what we want to, and rocking it. Hey, Janessa! I didn't do the new cards today. I went out and did errands today. I want to have them done and ordered, hopefully to have them back before the conference at the end of this month. But will it happen? We'll see. I ran errands today, so my whole day, it's been a long day, and we are in a heat advisory. It was so hot. I am so glad that I took cold water with me. Excuse me for smacking. But it was a good day. I came back home, I ate, started getting sleepy a little while after I ate and did some things. You can do an astrology sign series. I'll look and see, Janet. I'll look and see what the pictures look like. I am not a freehander at all. But I could do some semblance of it, or just an inspiration of it. Yeah, I'll look at those. That is a good idea. So that would be 12 lives. Yeah, let me write that down. Let me write it down. I don't have any live scheduled for next week. We still need to do our roundup for, excuse me, July. Write it down in my little YouTube swag notebook. So we still need to do that, but I don't have anything scheduled. Astrology series. Janet. And today is the 7th of August. Okay. It's a good idea. Hey, Bubbles! How you doing? We're doing Gluttony today. Looking at my brows. But we are going to put Inglot and or Melt Cosmetics on top. The look is basically purple and gold. It is a simple look. Not too much going on. Very colorful though. We're going to be using the Natasha Denona Lila palette today. And I think I was drawn to it, number one, because of the colors, and number two, because it's basic. The Gluttony part, she has, like, I guess it's supposed to be like food or stuff coming out of her, her mouth or something. But it's cute. It's a cute picture. And so this is what we're going to do. The other ones I saw, they had like cupcakes on their face. And I'm like, I did a cake before. I did melted ice cream before. So this was something different. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. So we may be out of here within an hour or so if I can get myself together. Excuse me. I woke up from my nap. Did we use this one? No. How about this? Okay. Beauty Bio. I do have everything out except brushes. I did not wash the brushes I used yesterday. Beauty Bio, the Eyeliner Concentrate. So I'm gonna have a lot of brushes to wash. And that was a lot of brushes we used yesterday. I did wash the palette though like 10 minutes ago for the primer foundation instead of pulling out the larger one. But yeah, so it was a good day. And because I don't go out every day, like I wait till I have like a few places I want to go, and then I just, run around town and do all the things. I had a roadie today. I had somebody to keep me company on the road today, so that was exciting. So we just hung out, went here and there and wherever. But I was sweating, y'all. And then I had a hot flash, because at some point I asked my roadie, I'm like, "Are you still warm?" They said no. Because in the stores it was cool, but I was sweating profusely. Hey, Tanya. I was just like, what is going on here? Yeah, so I had a hot flash. That was hot flashing. Sweat was like dripping off my face. I'm like, oh. And y'all know I don't like this sweat. We want to put 1 pump of low hydro grip primer. Yeah, it was gross. I'm going to take one of these brushes. Real Techniques number 210. Put that here. And we're going to take Prime Prometics under eye brightening corrector. We're going to put the red one under. That's orange. No, it's red. We're going to put the red one under here. This way it looks orange to me. That's the red one. This is the orange one. We're going to put the orange one under, excuse me for that, under the eye. So we're going to take some of that first. Just a little bit. Oh, man. Excuse me. This weekend is going to be busy for me. So I'm going to act like I have something to do tomorrow and go to bed earlier than usual. And hopefully I will be able to go to sleep because I need to be up and drivable. This is the side that had orange. We want to turn it over and use this side for the red. And that's going to go under here. I'm going to pat it around. For those of you who have Tubi, which is a free streaming app, they have Final Destination 1, 2, and 3 on there. And they have the first 3. Dang, what is it? The first 3. It is right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, man. With Mila. Oh, my gosh. Resident Evil. The first 3 Resident Evils on there. If y'all like those movies. We're going to do Natasha Denona NY11 Concealer. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done for the night after this, except for we're going to take a clean one, except for washing the brushes from yesterday and the ones from tonight. But we'll see how I feel. Because it is the weekend, I won't be doing any looks here. Over the weekend, I might do my face elsewhere. We'll see. What you snacking on, Tanya? One of the places I went today was Trader Joe's. I like their corn puffs. They usually have 2 different ones. One that's cheddar, white cheddar, and the other one is sour cream and onion. They didn't have any of the sour cream and onion because usually I get 1 bag of each. But they didn't have the sour cream and onion, so I just got the white cheddar. Alright, so we're going to put that down. Put the palette over here. I'm going to do 1 pump of the foundation on top of the primer. Those are your favorite? Oh man, they are really good. And for some reason, I put the primer way over here. I don't know what I was angling for. Angle? What I angled the pump like that for. But that's what it is. I didn't plan on getting salad stuffs at DJ's, but I did. Went to the farmer's market today. We're going to smash that together. And I haven't been there, y'all, probably since Jeepers. I have been since before COVID. Have I been there since COVID? Because I used to go like every other Friday to the Amish market. Yo, I don't know what, you know, I do know what it is. Their food is fresh. That's what it is. I used to get their meatloaf and their macaroni and cheese. And across from that portion where the foods were, the salads and the cooked meats and the desserts, right across the hall from that is the Amish bakery. Oh my gosh, y'all. Their stuff smells so good. I remember this one time I was going around and picking up everything. I was just like, oh, that smells so good. The person I was with, I'd be like, oh, this smells good. Smell this. And finally, y'all, it was bad. I was so bad. Finally, somebody came over to me that worked there and they said, can you stop touching and smelling everything? I was like, I'm sorry. But it just smells so good. Oh my gosh. But I don't get their, you know, muffins and stuff because it's too much for one person. And their cakes. But every now and then, like if I could think of somebody to share it with, I would get some. And they do their cakes. It'll be a whole cake and then a half a cake and then a quarter cake, which I like how they would package that. So you can just have it for yourself for like 2 days if you get like a quarter piece of cake, a fourth of a cake. But, so I got their broccoli salad today and their anti-pasta salad today. Got chicken wings from the Chinese place and some chicken lo mein. So some of that'll go with me tomorrow. We are going to be using, thanks to Janessa, the curve case. So we're going to be using quite a few of, I kind of want to do my brows right now because I think that'll be interesting if people are just kind of popping in. So let's go ahead and do the brows. The brows are 2 different colors. And I'm looking for the brushes that I didn't clean. Let me see. Use my Sigma. Oh, this is a no-name brush. This wasn't supposed to be where it was. Okay, so we're going to use these 2 brushes. So we're going to be using, Janessa sent me this one. We used this the other day, the purple one. We're also going to use Inglot. They don't have names, they have numbers. And this is number 97. So in the inner portion of the brow is this color. Is this going to show up? Oh, this is dry. I need to put some door line in here. Oh, good grief. I'm trying to make it work without it because I only need a little bit. So she has an ombre brow going on. And she has her brows brushed up so there is like straight hairs up here, but I don't have that because I keep them trimmed. Speaking of which, I need to cut my nails, y'all. Look at my nails. Do I ever have my nails this long? Look at my nails. Usually you can't even tell I got nails because they be nubby like this one. So yeah, I gotta cut my nails. Maybe I'll do that later today. Yeah, I'm making this work without door line, but this is dry. We're going to use some Precious Gem powders from Mayron today. So I have that out with the mixing medium. Do those. So put that down, close this up. I'm going to take Haze Reflect Gel Eyeliner. This is the one Janessa sent me. She just sent me another one too. Another color called Penny. We could have used Penny. This is Penny. We could have used that one instead of, you know, let's do it. Let's put this on here too. I'm going to take the same brush that we used for the Inglot one. And this is a lot creamier. Yeah, we're going to put that right on top. Oh, this spread's so nice. The Inglot would have if I would have put door line in it. Yeah. Thanks, Janessa. That's cute. I'll put that down. I don't know how I overlooked this one because the purple one, Haze, was behind that one. So they were both like right there. So we're going to take this. This one is a different consistency than the other one. It's still just as soft though, but it's just different. And it's probably just the color that, the pigments for the color. That's my guess. So this is on the rest of her brow. Am I going to clean that up? Yes. No. It's dry already. We'll put foundation over it. You know what? I didn't use all the foundation. Girl, that is a cute brown. You know what we'll do? A little tiny dot of concealer. Teeny tiny dot of concealer. Is that gonna cover that up? Yep. Somewhat. That's too much. It's too much. That'll be okay after I put shadow up there. Let's just do this side since we did the other side. Yo, I don't never do like concealer under my brows. Like y'all know I don't etch out my brows and all of that. Cut that out. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I can see it though. Curved case. This is the one for medium complexions. Gonna use another one of these. Do I need, how many of these do I need? I only got 2 more clean ones. And we only got 3 more clean ones of the 210s. These are the Real Techniques 200. Let's see. I don't want that big brush. Do I want that big brush? No. I'm gonna take this shade. Was that this one? I always do this, and then I'm like, which one did we use? The third one over. This is a pretty shade. I don't think, excuse me, I've done this one for this before. Unless it's just been that long since I used it. This is pretty. You want to feather it upward? This is pretty. I think I just haven't used it in a while. Because I think I usually use this one. Oh yeah, this is nice with my complexion. Because it just blends right up. It's nice. Nice. I know I'm not as bubbly as yesterday. I'm still kind of sleepy. Got up earlier than usual, of course, to do errands. I think I had an hour nap. And now we're here. About my neck. I need a massage. Somebody asked me for one of the events I work at if we can trade services. Like I do their makeup and they give me a massage. And I said, I would love that. The massages do help, especially if they're good ones. I said, but I need to be at my station to do faces and for people when they walk by. Because believe it or not, people will come by and touch and pick up stuff. And I just be like, hi, how are you? Can I help you with something? You don't just be touching people's stuff. And that's one of the rules of every dungeon I've ever been in. You just don't be touching people's stuff. So I just be like, so I know I need to like be right there or just cover it up. We're going to take this shade with the 200 brush. Why are you feeling hard? This brush is feeling hard. I'm going to have to rewash it. Well, I'm going to wash it anyway, so I'm using it. I'm thinking it still has oils in it, which is what turned that shadow before a hard pan. Yeah, this is hard, but it's okay for what we're using it for. This blends nice. Oh my gosh. We're going to put that down. We're going to take, see if it's smacking. Do I want to take, no, we're not going to take this one. We're going to take this one, and we're going to go into this shade, the second shade in. This is a little bubble gummy. Very pink. I'm just gonna, actually we're gonna feather it downward into the blush. So we're gonna do. That's cute. That's pretty. We're gonna go back to, oh my neck. This brush. Oh, I dipped into the pink one by mistake. This is the one I want. It's nice. And then just sweep it upward, crossing over where the contour is. So everything just, and you can see that contour line. So that's what we're going to do with that. So we don't need this one. Excuse me for that. So we're going to put that down. Do we need that one? I think we will need that one. Because we're also going to use the liquid blusher that she sent me. I don't remember what color this is. We're going to put this, okay. That's me feeling myself like, yeah. I'm going to take this brush, go around in a circle, and then pull it backward into where the other blush is. That's nice. These all work so well together. Her blush is very noticeable too. Alright, so I'm gonna put that down. But now we're gonna powder down with the Fashion Fair Set It Loose Powder Truly Tawny. The brush that had I think this is the one that had the concealer on it. I hope so. We're going to pat out where it started creasing already, because you don't want to set a crease because it's going to crease anyway. But the idea is to set it before it creases or pat it out before you put the powder on it. And I made a lot of brushes to wash. Fashion Fair Set It Loose Powder Truly Tawny. I'm going to set where the cream products are not first, because some of it will pick up on the brush and I don't want to struggle with that, trying to get the powder on the places where it's not, because it's stuck in the brush. And so we're going to do the cheeks last. Okay. It's worked out really well. Yeah, worked out really well. This is really pretty. Thanks again, Janessa. Okay. It feels dry, but like this, it feels like it's dragging the brush a little bit. But when I touch it, it is dry. So we still, this is nice. Yeah, I don't use this enough. This is cute. Do I want to put an hourglass on top of it? I like the brows. So I'm gonna put these brushes away. Yeah, we're gonna do luminous light. No, we're not. No. Excuse me. Also, she sent me from Made by Mitchell. Big luminous bronzer fresh out of the oven. So we're gonna put this all over us. We're gonna do it different. We're gonna take a different brush. I didn't do anything with the chat, so I don't know. It does look like there's people here. So if you're new here, first of all, subscribe and thumbs up. But do comment so I can talk to you. Because that is my favorite part of live streams, is chatting. I was wondering how this was going to look up here, because I'm using it as if it's a finishing powder, but it is just giving a little bit of color to my face. That's nice. Alright, so I'm going to put that brush down. Get to the eyeshadow. Why did I have this brush out? I don't know. I'm going to put that away. But you know what? For that, I was going to use that instead of this. Forgot. Eyeshadow. So, inner rims, lower lash line. Let's spray the face first. Scandinavia, the Vital Formula. I am intrigued about their new spray. I'm not going to get it till next year. And I don't even need it because I have all their sprays and I have backups of all of their sprays. And I commented on one of their posts, like, can we have a sample? Like, because they have two I think they're 0.66 travel size sprays. Like, can we get a travel size in each spray? The bridal formula, the original formula, the oil control formula. Those are their 3 finishing sprays. And also their oil control primer and their regular spray primer and their makeup remover spray and a sample of the new spray. So I'm like, if they could do a sample kit of all of that, that would help people try them all, learn which ones they like the most, and then buy that one. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I would still have them all for my kit because that's just what I do. These are from MAC. I don't know why I have all 3 colors. MAC Color Access Tokens eyeliners. We're going to put Stay the Night on our inner rooms. And I do think that would be like really amazing to do that. And I always, when I do comment, I always throw in, oh, and can we have an 8 ounce of the makeup remover spray? Because their primer sprays and their finishing sprays come in 8 ounce or 4 ounce. The makeup remover spray only comes in a 4 ounce, and I go through it. And so, but I do think, yeah, they would have just a sample kit of all of them. And I didn't realize it was 7, so I was just now counting. I'm like, damn. Because, and a lot of makeup artists do comment, like, this is the only sprays in my kit, blah, blah, blah. But for most people, like, if they have oily skin, they'll get the oil control primer spray and the oil control finishing spray. But for other people who work with people with varying skin types, I do think that would be amazing. And even if they don't know what their skin type is, just to try them and see. And so I do comment that quite a bit. And they do a sample, I mean, they do the bridal formula with the original formula, but that's just it. They don't do, yeah, but if they would do one of each in the small bottles, that would be perfect. And you can reuse the bottles, and so whatever one you like, get the larger one and then just refill the bottles, because the little ones are the ones I put in my kit because this takes up a lot of space. And so, yeah, and I don't know why they don't do that, because and I do think that people would buy it. And even if you have oily skin and they just get the oil control one, that doesn't mean that the other ones wouldn't work either. So just to try them and see. And I really would love for them to do that. And the PAO was 24 months too, so you're going to use it, especially if that's your only spray that you use. And I do feel like their largest clientele are pro MUAs, because when I go through their comments, it's a lot of pro MUAs. This is the only spray on my kit. Oh my goodness, my clients love it. Their makeup stayed all day. They stayed through the wedding or the party, and you know, all of that. They're partnering with MCO company, and they're saying the prices are going to be lower. And I thought the prices were reasonable anyway, which is relative, but I always thought they had really good prices. Like, it was never like, oh my god, they went how much? So we're going to put Incorruptible. Yeah, because just as it says it's for one thing doesn't mean it's not going to work for something else. This eye is tearing. We're going to put this here. She has it here too, but this will probably tear off. Well, my tears will probably take it off. And I know I said that funny. Does any brand who has multiple setting sprays have a sample set? Not that I'm aware of. And when I hear of a setting spray, and there's our finishing sprays. Some people use the term interchangeably, but they are actually different. But I haven't heard of any brand that has multiple sprays. So I don't have an answer as far as having any sets. So that would set them apart too if they did that, because there's so many options: regular, oil control, bridal formula. And now with this new one where you can adjust it to if you wanted a soft matte finish or a dewy finish. I think that would be really cool. I had never heard of such a thing. I'm like, oh. And we're going to use Hellbent on the rest of the lower lash line. Excuse me. Oh, two things I forgot to mention. Sometimes I curse because sometimes I curse. And there's an organism named Bruce that lives in my throat. That was some saying, what's up? How y'all doing tonight? I try to be aware of him to say, excuse me. There are times when I'm not aware because of whatever I'm doing. I'm just like in the zone. So if you hear him, I don't say anything. Excuse myself and Bruce at the same time. This eye is feeling very, very teary. And so this is what we got so far. I don't want to overlap that white too much because I want it to blend. I like how this side is blended. This side is just looking like it's just hanging. This is cute. I like it. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. Who remembers that? Yes, I'm over half a century old. All right, one with the eyeshadow. We're using Leela today. I like Leela. I don't use Leela enough. We're using Leela today. Oh, the names are on here. I don't know. I think this is only still sold on. This eye is tearing upward. Ugh. This is still sold on Natasha's website. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. It surprised me it's still there because she came out with Roxa. I do know the bronze palette disappeared. I want to use our last clean one, the one I thought we weren't going to use because we want to do eye primer and the groundwork paint pot. Tilt my mirror here. I really like the look that we did last night. And during the pictures, the band did look okay. Because sometimes when my eyes open, it looks fine. And when I look at the pictures, when I'm looking down, I'm like, girl, that band is like in another universe. But it looked okay to my eye. For me, I don't try them because I don't know what's right for me. A sample set would be great. I only try sprays because of giveaways or mystery boxes, which I haven't done a mystery box in years. Oh, have I ever sent you sprays from them? What's your skin type, Janet? Somebody else I sent them some, because I have so many, because what they do is usually, well, let me back up. Quite often they have a 20% off sale. And so that's when I would buy them. And you would get one, sometimes two free minis. Oh, I have? Oh, okay. Which I think is really cool. And so that's why I have so many minis. And like I said, I do reuse the bottles. And if I put something different in it, like makeup remover spray, because they don't have a small one in that, I'll just put my label on it. Because why? I'm a label hoe. And so, yeah, I do have quite a bit. And that's when I would buy them, when they're 20% off, and you get a free mini. Somebody commented, it'd be nice if y'all gave samples. And I commented, I said, usually you do get a free mini with your purchase. And Scandinavia team commented, we sure do. I was like, oh. And it's just funny to me sometimes when people comment for something and it's something the brand already does. Like, they're like, y'all should do this. They already do that. They were like, we sure do. They comment to me, we sure do. You're asking for something they already do. Where you been, honey? Where you been, boo-boo? They've been doing that. And in conjunction with the 20% off sale, like, it was really good. So when they said their prices are going to be lower, I'm like, lower? The prices to me is fine. I have no complaints at all whatsoever. All right, we're going into the palette. Oh, this one's peeling downward. This will be one of them days. All right, let's just leave and see what happens at the end. So, she has, so she has purple here, like around this white tear duct area. And then there's like this color. She has hooded eyelids, but it looks like a color like this one is on her mobile lid. And then it's dark purple and then faded out. So we're going to, I'm going to take this shade. Which one of those do you want to use? We're going to take this one because I think it'll show up darker than this one. Shit, this one is a dual chrome. Do y'all want me to say the names of the colors? Because I don't think many people even use Lila anymore. If they do, they just don't say so. I forgot this was a dual chrome. This is Cyclone, and we're just going to put this on my mobile lid. This is my mobile lid, and y'all know I take my lid shades up into the crease so that when I look up, you can see it. Because right now, because this is how it looks on her, I just see like a little sliver on the inner portion of her lid. And then, because she's looking like this, I see that little sliver, and then I see the purple. But she doesn't have all this puff that I got going on, though. And quite a few people have this eye shape. And what's ironic to me, and I don't know if they even notice, because I'll see people put shadow on their mobile lid and say, isn't that pretty? How much of it can you see? Their eye shape is similar to mine. All you see is this right here. And they're like, isn't that so pretty? And I'm thinking, I'm like, I can't see it. I can't see it. So I don't know if they don't realize. I don't know, but I'm like, I can't see it unless you close your eyes or you blink. But they're like, yo, look how pretty this is. You can't hardly see any over here, and you see a sliver over here. I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying. I'll be like, I can't see. To say if it's pretty or not, because I can't see it. So we are going a little bit into the crease. Just a little bit. But I'll be like, and that's the YouTuber's way, right? You know, do your crease, your transition shade, which covers part of your crease and up here, and then you do your crease shade, putting the shade directly in the crease, and then by the time you get to the lid, you got your crease shade on the lid, and then you just put a sliver of color. But that's the, excuse me, that's the YouTuber's way. Thank you for the hearts. I don't do mine like that because I want my colors to be seen, because I think they're pretty. This is still tearing down. We'll deal with that later unless I forget. We're going to put that down. We're going to take, an older V27. That was a newer one. And this is a dual chrome too. We're going to take that one. I'm looking at this picture because, thank you, and because she's looking like this, I can't really see what's going on. I'm going to take this shade down here, and I should have used a different brush. We're going to put that around the tear duct area. Because you can distinctly see the white in her tear duct area, and then leading into that copper color. Who am I being all precise? It ain't gonna last long, don't worry about it. I'll be back to messy makeup in a moment. Yeah, I could have used a different brush though. And she does have some under here, but just like right here at the beginning. Yeah, we'll be back to the Bessie troll in a minute. But it is around the white. The brush I probably should have used was something like this, because this would have fit right there in that circle instead of a flat brush like this one. Sorry for that glare. I'm going to take an Hourglass number 3 brush. You know what? We're going to take that shade as well. We're going to do this side first. This is really wet in the inner corner, so we're going to do this side first. Put this over that liner color we put here, and we're going to bring it down some. Oh, thank you, Janet, for your star. I'm a star. Awesome. And we're going to bring that out here. So I want to put a purple for my upper lash line. So the color is basically just 2 looks, like that gold look and the purple. But there are different shades of purple. There's just a light shade like this one, and then a darker shade. I'm waiting to do the inner corner last because it's really wet in there, and that's when I make the brush wet. Let's take another sponge tip. Lipstick applicator. This isn't a sponge, this is the lipstick applicator. Put that there. I might go back with that white on that side, or not. I can see more of the white over here, but hopefully it won't keep tearing. Hopefully it'll stop soon. Now we're going to take the hourglass number 3. This looks more purple in person. Where I'm looking where you are, it looks almost a blue. And we are going to just run this straight across. I do know this shade name is Amethyst. I do know that. And we are using a wider brush because we're doing this whole area right here, and it fits perfect right there. And we're going to feather that out here. Tinkery Doody, how are you? I had to look at that one for a moment. Figure that out. How are you doing? I appreciate you being here. This is cute though, I think. But I'm cute. Even with your skincare one, I'm cute. So far, so good with that vitamin C serum from the brand Counter. And I did it vertical because I knew it was going to be pretty short. And so I think it's less, well, it is less than 3 minutes. But that's the other skincare product that I had received. I had never heard of the brand. And so far, so good. Today, I've used it 3 times so far. So however many days is that. And it says use in the morning. But the first time I used it at night, and I didn't put any skincare on top of it. I wanted to see what it was going to do. I'm going to bring that down over top of that lighter shade just a little bit. This eye, y'all, still tearing. And now I'm going to turn it over to this side, even though there is shadow up here, like near the tip of it. You know why? From when I did that. Just blend that out. But I'm thinking we're going to take maybe this shade, even though it's not purple. In person it looks purple, but where you are it doesn't look purple. Let me put that brush down. Not yet. Yeah, so we're going to be pretty quick tonight. I feel like, because I mean it's not a lot to it. And I had this out for lower lash line, but I ended up using that other brush. What am I looking for? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I don't know if I want to use this brush. I twirled it, y'all, just hit my ear. I went, bing. I was going like this. We used this shade, didn't we? It is a dual chrome, a soft one, but a dual chrome, and so is this one, and actually this one, but this one barely shows up as that. I want something purplish, but it's not really. We're going to take this one, and we're going to feather that up here with this brush. Oh, you know what? What shade is that? Is that this one? This is working. I'm liking it. This eye's still running. I can see a green shift when I turn my head looking in the mirror over here. But where you are, I doubt if you see it, because it's not a strong shift at all. But I do see some green in there. And I see red here. So right now, like in this mirror over here, I see a green right here, and I see like a reddish tone here, like this part right here. It's a pretty shade. This will look nice all over the lid. I wonder what it will look like over a black base. We're going to do something I seldom do. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just do one of those. And I know other people do that. They'll just take a brush with no shadow on it just to blend everything together. I seldom do that. We're doing it today, darn it. Um, that's kind of the eye look. Like, seriously. Oh, man. So, yeah, that is... What I'm considering is using shadow for down here. Because she has a purple lip, and then it's purple coming here, and then there's like a gold color here, and then there's more purple here and gold in the center. And so I think I might use the shadows for that. That's what I had took out the Mayron Precious Gem Powder. This one is called Amethyst. They look dark though, right? This one is Topaz. And so what we're going to do, we're going to use the shadow, and then we're going to put the gem powder on top of it just to see, like, does it change anything? Does it do anything? Does it brighten it up? I was going to do glitters. I'm like, I'm doing glitters right now. Did that lift makeup? A little bit, but not. Before I forget, you know what? I kind of don't want to do anything on the upper lash line, and I'll tell you why. If I put anything on upper lash line, when I look up, that's what you'll see. You won't see that bronzy color at all. it just won't. But what I was thinking was this one there. But then that'll blend in with that purple. So we're not even going to do upper lash line. Who am I? I always do upper lash line unless I forget. And sometimes I do almost forget quite a bit. But remove some of this off the lip. And we're going to get started with the lip. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do mascara. And then the eyes, y'all, will be done. The Lancome Soul Boost Mascara Base. Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. Yes, this will be a quick one. Quick being not like an hour and a half. Yeah, I feel like I've been getting quicker lately, like seriously. Even like last night when I was talking a lot, it still was, that was like what, an hour and 20 minutes maybe? I do like this eye look. I am going to go back with the white, if I don't forget, for my inner corner. My tear duct area, rather. And we are going to bring some more of this down because my tears did wipe it away. Thank you, Tanya. I think Michelle would like this look because she does bring down her lower lash line shades down more than I do. She does the young folk version of Messy Grunge. I do the old folk version of Messy Grunge. So it's messy, but not that messy. And I do really like her looks though. I'm a conservative Messy Grunge person. I'm making up shit. I want to put this up here. Yeah, so the eye look will be done. I need to clean the glue off the foo-foos from last night. I'm surprised they went on so easy and they looked okay. When I looked down and I looked at those pictures of when I was looking down, like the band look almost like, one always looks a little further up than the other side, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like that is horrible. Like when I first started wearing them, it was like, girl, why the lash all the way up here? Oh, we did the bottom over here already. Do the top. Ugh. I could have used it longer than that. I think we did good too with the looks that we did as far as the order, because that one with the latex was intensive, and the one last night was just like straight up fun, and this one is simple. So I think, and I didn't even think about, you know, which one to do, but it does feel, I do feel the difference just chilling out doing a look versus like, you know, all the little things and, you know, this and that and this and that. Hey Kavita, how are you? Oh my gosh, what's wrong? I want this to stop tearing before I go back with some more of that white. Because if I put it on now, well, you know what? If I put it just right here, it'll stay. And then if it stops tearing, I do want to put some more shadow under there. But it needs to stop tearing first. How are you doing today, Kavita? That's a pretty name. Excuse Bruce. I'm gonna put some here, and this is Incorruptible from MAC Color Excess Gel Pencil Eyeliner. I ain't gonna say no names. This is wet right here. People just making my teeth. And because it's wet, it doesn't want to come off over here. I do like this. Oh, that's your food channel? Oh yeah, Kavita KY Food Vlogs. I like to eat. This is not coming off down here because it's wet right here. Up here is not, but like down here, I gotta put some work in. And I could put the Inglot white there, but I don't feel like fighting with it to get it off. Yo, when Inglot dries, y'all, it dries. Alright, and so the lip, y'all, and that is it. So we have out for the lip. I can put this away since we did not use that for eyeliner, upper lash line. We have out Skin Glaze. Girl, lip glazer, not skin glazer. This one is Root for Me. This is the color of it. But do I want to line the lips, because then it's like smeared down here. And she does have some gold and purple down here. So what I'm thinking is, this is the lip cushion we're going to use. MAC Lip Cushion High Pigment Lip Oil Grapesicle. And it's described as Deep Berry. So this is the color of that. So what I'm thinking is to put this on and then bring it down. And then go back with the eyeshadow and top it, or just top it with the Precious Gem Powder. So those are my thoughts. So let's just get it on and see where I move to take it. I like the brows. The top is overlined. This is a fun look. We're not going to overline too much because I don't really care for that. Y'all, last night, that lip, and so I don't know if y'all saw this short, but I also used that same clip for Reels on Instagram. And so I was like, this lip, y'all, I'm like, if y'all cannot take me seriously with it, I cannot either. Every time I would look at myself with that lip, I would start laughing. And one person commented, she said, I looked at that lip. I was like, I know, right? It was like crazy. And somebody was like, that looks so much fun. That was just crazy. That was wild. So all of this, the colors overlapping, so I don't even need the line under here. You're gonna overline down here. So this is Gluttony. Why my phone beeping? Or vibrating, I should say. I didn't see a notification. Hi Bernard, how are you? You want to say Grapesicle? Thank you, Locke. Yeah, we are almost done. Yeah, we're going to put the Precious Gem Powder on top of this, and I'm wondering if I really need to put the shadow on top of it. And because this is going to be wet, because this is a lip oil, I can just put the Precious Gem Powder on top of it without needing to use the mixing medium, you know what I mean? So this is Gluttony. Other ones was cute too. Like some had like cupcakes, you know, for eyebrows. Y'all know I am not a freehander. And them little details and stuff. I was just like, But when I saw this one, I was like, yeah. And then it's like smeared right here. And I like the colors of this one too. Oh, come back. The picture enlarged and it moved. And of course, like I appreciate it. We are a multitasking bunch. I think this might be about to stop. I don't have you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna use this one. This is also a lip cushion, high pigment lip oil. This one is carbonated, described as, excuse me, burnt orange pearl. We're gonna put this where that bronze color is. And we're just gonna put the precious gem powder on top of it. And it should stick because this isn't gonna dry since it's a lip oil. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And this is the look, y'all. And precious gem powder. We have our 2 of the appetizer dishes. And we're going to take amethyst and put in one. Let me see where that fan is going. I didn't open amethyst yet. Oh. Shit, now I gotta fight with that piece of plastic. I did open topaz before. So we're just tapping some in here. Wait, are you gonna play today? Oh, I had to tap the bottom of it. I'm going to fight with amethyst. To find where success! Success! Tap this in here. Close you up. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I'll just pour out some more. I don't know why I said that like that. Shit. I'm gonna use these 2 brushes. These are Sigma E31. Do I want to use those? So we're gonna take amethyst. Yeah, we don't have to use the mixing medium since the oil is oily, so it just sticks right to it. I'm gonna need to put some more gem powder in here. Or not, let me see. So this is our 7 deadly sins, gluttony. Our last one. I feel like I put on too much lip oil. Okay. The only thing is, that same color is up here, like on her lip. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Let's take the clean brush and go into topaz. What's that, the shade? Yeah. Put this where that is. I know I'm kind of quiet today. I was hyped yesterday. That Mountain Dew had me going. Man. And today I'm like, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go into the palette. I wanna let's see first if we can get amethyst to show up over the lip because it's dripping. It looks like it's dripping from the lip, and we don't have that happening. So I put some more topaz in that container. No, amethyst in that container, and we're gonna put some more topaz in that container because it does look like it's just like running over her lip. So the amethyst. Okay. I feel like I'm so quiet tonight. That looks better. The corners of my lip feel all wet. It's a weird feeling. I did not mean to do that, but since we did, we're gonna own it. Okay, no mixing medium, no messes today. And the top is just all purple. I could have did the eyeshadow for this. I think we have enough to do the entire top lip. You know what? I like it. Yeah, it's doing what I wanted it to do. Okay. Janet, do you ever do creative looks? We know that Locke does sometimes. And Janessa's, all of hers are creative looks. So we're going to take the topaz. You know what? I'm liking this. Mm-hmm. 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 Hello, Ashma. How are you? I like this. Are you okay? Are you okay over there? How you doing? Ashma, are you okay? Do we need to call somebody? Do an intervention? This is it. Like, seriously, this is the look. The amethyst, because of my lip shape, so I can see my skin. This is it, y'all. Hey, Kathy. For those of you who came in later, please feel free to roll back around, because as soon as we're done with this, it'll turn into a video automatically, so that you can watch and see how this was created. This is the look, y'all. Wow, an hour and 4 minutes. No, you don't. You had stuff where you could, but you didn't. Okay, so this is it. So this is our last 7 deadly sin. This one is gluttony. And so we're eating, and it's just running down our face. And amazingly, like in the picture, it looks like this is neat. It's not messy. But I'm really digging it. And I'm not going to put stuff down here. I'm not going to do that. But this is the look, y'all. I think we did good. Maybe by Mitchell is hidden. I appreciate each and every one of you. Feel free also to circle back and leave a comment. Thumbs up. Those who are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, Janet. And also click join to see the membership perks. If you click join, it will show you the perks that won't join you. So click to see the perks, and hopefully they are enticing to you, and you will become an official Troll 10, which is what I call my channel members, because I call this channel the Crazy Troll Nation. And so on that note, we're going to go. We'll be back sometime next week. I need to schedule lives for next week. I forgot to put more shadow under here, but we're not. We're going to leave it. And Do your thing, Sis Tanya. We done did the thing. So we're going to go, as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon. Bye.